From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. TJ Friedl leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Fires over to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Keibert Ruiz.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Cooper Bowman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Green, in his 6th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Keibert.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Jackson Rutledge, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Elly De La Cruz. And he deals. And fires in a fastball at 95. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. And that's in there at the knees. Rutledge. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that's outside.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That misses. The count now 2-2. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And another ball.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
And here it comes. Stays alive. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Batting third, the center fielder, Spencer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two out, space is empty. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. On its way to the corner. On his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The center fielder, number
2 out, space is empty. And now here is Dylan Cruz. This one high in the air to left center. Steer under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Taylor Ward. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. That one out to right. One down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
One out, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Enrique Aguero, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Tolia moving under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Michael Tolia.
Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. That one's upstairs, ball one. And the count is 1-1. And another ball. Good eye right there.
3-1.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball. 2 outs. And strike 2.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. That one missed. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
1-2 now. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Out to short, Cruz tosses to first, 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel. Rutledge back to work. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the third baseman. First pitch, and he just misses. Friedel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Daniel Veohi.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Daniel Veohi.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Pickoff move to first. Friedel dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Elly de la Cruz, the next to hit. Outside low, ball 1. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Close but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Nicky Lopez up next for the Reds. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Garrett makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cooper Bowman. The pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty. The wind and the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The catcher,
Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. Ruiz, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. This one in the air, right field. Gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
now batting.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Nicky Lopez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And another ball. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. Sit down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Steer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close, but called a ball. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds down in order. Still no score. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now up for Washington, James Wood. The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Missed with a changeup. 3-0. And that clips the inside corner. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Up now for Washington, Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1. No outs. Runner on second. And now the count filled up 3-2. Green, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Melendez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And look out. That one almost got him. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air to left down the line. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Next to hit for the Nats, Michael Toglia. Popped out and foul ground first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So they've been held scoreless through 5. And we still have no score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cole Henry.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So now the DH spot, Brandon Nimmo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Aguero batting with one down takes a strike. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The third baseman.
Really nice job
6.
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the third baseman flied to right his first time. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Friedl, the runner at first with 2 gone.
One ball. 1
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Pickoff throw. Friedl dives back in safely. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. That's inside.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Daniel Veohi on deck for Cincinnati. Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. Garrett coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Reds leave one, and we are still scoreless. Now Brady House. His righty-lefty splits there.
Brady House.
The pitch. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. And a pitch.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Outside, 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Jabot getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And a pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped into center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 and 2.
Now 1 and 2. And here it comes. That's off the mark. 2 and 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Hunter Green won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. New pitcher for the Reds, Lyon Richardson.
Number 72.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 on, 1 out. In there at the knees for a strike. And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So digging in, Stone Garrett. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Ball one there. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit, 1 run in already. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be James Wood. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Knocks it down to second, and he's safe. The pitch. And downstairs. Garrett on at second with 2 down. That one missed. Wouldn't chase that time. Dylan Cruz to bat next. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Reds catcher, Daniel Veoheen.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the lineup flips over. Elly de la Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Max Kranick looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Morejon getting loose as well. A little bit low. One down, base is empty. That's in for a strike. And another ball. Three one is on the way. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Now batting, second base.
Runner on at first with one gone. Nicky Lopez will hit next. 1 for 2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. And the throw, he's out at third.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Emilio Pagan will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Pagan, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. On a line, base hit.
The left fielder, number 1.
MJ Melendez digs in now. Melendez struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Kicks and deals. And that one pulled foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch in the dirt, and a count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
And now up for Washington, Michael Toglia.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Max Kranick.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The line of the pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Late swing fouled off. The punch out there. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Bounced out to short. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit for the Reds. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Aguero in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The tying run at the plate. That's in there. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside.
1-2.
That's to third, and that one handled. They take the force out, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Steffen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
The third baseman, Brady House.
And he deals. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward makes the play. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Abrams stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Mole warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Jabot warming up as well. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. Ground ball left side. Bare hand grab, fires to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. 1 down. Up now for Washington, Cooper Bowman. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, there's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carmen Mlodzinski.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off.
And now the right fielder, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one outside, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the third baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Daniel Veoheen. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Swung on, belted. Garrett going back on this one. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Runner tags at second.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Elly. Cruz.
Back to the top of the lineup, Elly de Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped up. House gets there. He's under it. And that's the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. 0-1. Right-handed reliever, and it's fouled away. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. 1 for 3. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, James Wood. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Righty to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Sam Moll up and loosening in the pen. Jabot also getting ready. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
2-2.
And another ball. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
The center
Ian Jabot gets the ball now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ian Jabot.
So up next, Cruz. Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Outside low, and that's ball one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Wood, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now two gone.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Splits the plate, and that is strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Veoheen makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Drew Lasnewski.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Nicky Lopez now at the plate.
Lopez.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. That's a little bit low. And there's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, Spencer Steer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ward, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit for the Reds. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. Now down by 2. It's 3-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Christopher Bird. And now the first baseman, Enrique Aguero. And misses inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes.